Hello everybody, Loki Magic's another day, another video, but today's video is going to be about Sarah because I had a few comments and you can see it right here. People were asking about Sarah and I figure the best way to answer these people's question is by making a video, and hopefully this helps you guys out. So this video is a shout out to you guys. Thanks for the comments. And with that being said, if you guys do have something you want to see, you want me to make a video on, just make a request and I will gladly do that for you because I do enjoy making these videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And now let's talk about Sarah. Did you know Sarah could single target heal one hero for about 24k? Also, if you pair it with Jillian, 29k. That's pretty crazy. Alright guys, so let's get serious. Now, when it comes to her skill ups, it doesn't affect her healing at all. Her skill 1, you got some debuff stuff going on, and then her skill 2, you got buff disruption, attack gauge disruption, right? So they're really good skill ups, but it doesn't affect her healing. But when it comes to her relics, it does make a big difference. Now, the only two you should ever consider is her ice and wind. Her ice one right here, the A2, maxed out 9.9 of Sarah's max HP, heals all allies. And then the big heal right here is 32%, right, of Sarah's max HP, 35% if this is maxed out. So this is where you saw that big 29k heal because of this Ice Relic right here. And a lot of people say the Ice Relic is better. But when I was making this video, I was looking at her Wind Relic. This A2, when it's maxed out, will hit 11.9%. So this one here should be a stronger heal than the Ice Relic when it comes to the A2, right? And then if you go to the A3 of the Wind Relic, this one, if it's maxed out, what is that? 17% of Sarah's max HP. That is a much bigger AoE heal. However, most people pick the Ice Relic only because it's strong against a dragon, and you do want to start killing that dragon early as possible so you get your 5 and 6 star gear, because if you go in there with the Wind Relic, you're going to get destroyed. The Wind Relic is a stronger relic when it comes to pure healing, but the Ice Relic, I think overall, is the safer choice for you, especially when you're trying to progress your account. Just in case you did not know, you could get Sarah's Ice Relic right here in chapter 7. You just have to come into this area and it's like its own little instant. You come in there, and then after you clear everything, go through the story, you'll go through this portal, and then you will get Sarah's Ice Relic over here. Just walk up this path and it'll be right here. So no need to buy it in the shop. You could just get it here in chapter 7. But yeah, anyways, when it comes to her Shiveries, I do have her at C10. However, you do not have to go that far. You just really need to get her to C6 because, let's see, C2, you get 10% HP. C3, this once again affects the attack gauge disruption. C4, all right, this one here is not that bad. C5, you get 10% HP. And then C6, you get some more 10% HP. So really, you just have to get her to Shivery 6 to really max out her healing. And the rest of these do not affect her healing. So if you only want to use it for heals, C6 is the furthest you have to go. And lastly, we're going to talk about her equipment. Now, in all the videos you've seen her in, this is exactly how I kept her. I haven't changed her a lot. There are some things I do want to change though, but for now, let's talk about what she is wearing. So I do have her in a life set. We have 2 of these bonuses applied to her. I would like to do a third one. However, I could not roll a good recovery ring in life set, so this is what she has in that slot. When it comes to her earrings, we have HP. And then her necklace, we have some more HP. And also when it comes to this keepsake, I think having barrier would be the best choice. Barrier is really strong for healers, so I would recommend trying to match it up in a barrier set. I couldn't do it. I do not have a good recovery piece for her, but recovery is very strong for her belt slot. Her orb, you definitely want to get attack speed. And then when it comes to banner, I think flat HP is pretty good. I don't know if endurance is better. I need to test that, but this is what she's wearing. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, hey man, bigger set is the way to go. Me personally, I don't feel like everybody needs a bigger set. I barely use it, and I did just fine, but that's a whole nother subject. Just, voicing that out there. But this right here is her overall stats. You can see she has a lot of HP, pretty high recovery percentage, and her speed isn't that bad. So this is how I have her built out. Alright, so we're going to run Sarah in this dragon fight so you can see how well of a healer she is. Now, usually I have Sigrun in here, but Sigrun makes this fight way too easy, so I took her out. And that way you can see this team struggle a little bit, and you can see how good Sarah is when it comes to healing. Now, you can see that in this battle, we're doing about 7.7k. I believe I could push that number more toward 9k, right? She isn't really maxed out when it comes to her gearing. I could do better, but in all the videos, what you saw in this video is what I used in all those other videos, so don't worry about that. But overall, Sarah is a really good healer. She really helps out a lot. And then sometimes, you know, you need, even Jillian needs a little bit of help, and having Sarah there to assist heal, perfect, right? So it all depends on where you're at and what team comps you have, but can't go wrong with Sarah. And I think that's it. I think there's nothing else to say. So yeah, catch you guys on the next video. Take care.